This is my review of the X800W foldable drone, and this is from the company SYMA, and this is a beginner drone, and it's good to learn on these type of things, but it also is, it comes with a lot of different perks as well, so I'll tell you all about that here in a second, because it actually comes with a little camera, and you can actually plug your phone with it. You can see what your drone is seeing and what you're recording as you're going. It has a 2.4 gigahertz transmission, so that's pretty cool. You can do that. So it comes in this really nice box here, and you see it comes in 3 different colors: white, blue, and black. And I have the blue color here, and you have a controller with it, but you can also then put your phone on there as well when you want to use the camera and see what the drone is seeing as you go through. So it's going to have a left joystick, right joystick. It has one-touch takeoff and landing features if you want to use that. It even has a flip feature as well. So I'm going to actually open this up, and let's show you what's in the box here. So it's a nice box, and as you see, there's a drone right there on top. And you take it out here. It already has the propellers all ready to go, and it's foldable, so this is just going to fold this out here when we're going to use it, right? So we expand it all the way out, and you'll see what it looks like when we are fully open here. So you have your propellers already on there. Now it comes with the extra propellers as well, and so if anything breaks, you can do that, use those. Now they also come with the protection in here, so if you want to protect your propellers from hitting trees or hitting things, especially as you're learning, I would encourage you to put those on, and I'll put those on for ours as well, our test flight. Now this is the remote controller here. Like I said, it has a left and right joystick on there. It has your antennas on the top there. This is going to be your one takeoff button and landing, and then we have our flip button over here and a few other options as well. In here we have our phone clip that we're going to use, so when we want to actually put our phone on here, we'll be clipping this in there, and I'll show you how we do that later, and we do the last thing we do with the camera. So that's for the camera. And then you have another box in here which is going to have your extra parts and your charging cable as well. So it all comes in 2 different bags here. So let me just show you what you get. So I'm going to open this up. In here we have our propeller protectors, and like I said, I'm going to put those on, especially as I'm learning it, and I'm a novice flyer as well, so I want to make sure that I'm protecting those propellers. So these come off, these come here, and we're going to simply put these on here for the protection, and they just go right over the top here, and we'll screw those in with one screw right there for each of those 4. And then in this bag, we have our charging cable, our extra propellers, and our little Phillips screwdriver here, which we need to, as we're putting propellers in and putting those protections on, that sort of thing. We're also going to need this too for the battery. So that's the first thing. Let's do that. Let's open up the batteries here for our remote control. So we're just going to undo this here. And once you get your screw off, now you can take out this piece here. And as you see, it's going to take 4 AA batteries. So I'm going to go get those and put this in right now. And then once you get the 4 in there, we're going to put the top back on there. And of course, we're going to screw that back in there together. All right, and then we got that all ready to go there. So now the controller's all ready. Next, we want to actually then get the battery charged for our drone. So the drone battery, you take this part off the bottom here, you pull this out, and this comes out. We're going to take off the piece that it comes with here. See, it has 2 batteries. So we have one battery that goes in the drone, then we have an extra battery. So we want to charge these both up because then we get more flying time. It takes about an hour or so to charge these up, and we'll get 20 to 24 minutes of flight time for each battery. So I'm going to take these off here, and then we have our charging cable here. We're going to plug this in to the battery like that, and you see it's red, and I'm going to plug it in right now into the USB port, and once we get this all charged up, it'll turn green, and then we'll be ready to go. So I can come back here. In the meantime, I'm going to put these plastic pieces on while we're getting charged up. I'll have these ready to go, just a simple screw that goes on there, and then we'll be ready to take flight as soon as we get full charge. All right, we got the battery all charged up now, and I have it back tucked in there really good. Now I'm ready to go, ready to fly, but the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that we have the phone that is paired to the app and show you how that works so I can get a visual and the recording as we go, and we see what is coming from the camera. Okay, so the first thing you do is download the SYMA app and make sure that you get the right drone. The best thing to do is in the directions, just scan the code for your app store, and then you can bring it right in, and then it'll look like this right here. And then all you need to do then is you go to start. But first thing you have to do is connect to the Wi-Fi of the device, right? So we're going to turn this on here, and I'm going to go to my Wi-Fi settings in my settings here, and then you're going to see that one of the things is going to be the FPV Wi-Fi right there, and we're going to just click on that, and that's what's going to get us to connect to the drone. okay? So then that's the way they communicate. Now once it is on there and it's connected, then we go to the app. So you make sure you have that downloaded, you open it up, and then once we have that, we're gonna hit the start button right there. All right, and then you'll know you're connected when it looks like this. You can see as you're moving around the drone's camera, you're getting that right there and you have your full displays. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put this out over here so we can take that off there. We can take the phone and the clip then goes into your remote here, and then you can put your phone right in there, and now you have that full display there that you can either use that for your controls or you can just use that for your camera. All right, so now the way we're gonna activate this here is we first wanna make sure this is on, and then we're gonna push up and push back, and that's what's gonna connect it. And you'll know it's connected when you have a solid light on here and also on the drone itself. And then to activate this, to get it going, to get the propellers going, we're gonna push up and push back. And you see that gets the propellers going right there, and we're all ready to go. And then simply take off. All we do is push up a little bit, and it's gonna take off there. Now, I got a little bit of a breeze here right now, so it's a little bit harder to fly this, but you see how I'm saying keep it nice and close to the ground. When I'm ready to put it down, just push back on it, and just drop it down, and it'll go off right there. All right, now if you want to auto take off, you have the button on the right here, top right. All you have to do is put the propellers on, push that button, and then it'll auto take off for you. All right, so you have those options as well. And then when I get ready to land it, I push that button back, and it's gonna self-land as well. So very easy to do there. And now the whole time I can see the visual of what I'm having here as this is flying. So let's get this fly a little bit. So let's take off here, fly it around, and I can see on here the visual that I'm getting of the camera on my phone here, and I'm getting recording of that as well as it's going on. So that's pretty cool. And then we fly us around, have fun, and you start doing some of the tricks with it. You get up here, play around with some of these buttons, and just be able to do a lot of different cool things with this and get a lot of different visuals and stuff like that. A lot of fun things that you can do with this drone here. So it's working great, and as you see, I'm in good control of it right now. And let me see if I try to push some of these buttons, see what it does here. There's your flip. All right, I don't know if you saw it. Let's do that again here. Get that, make sure it's in the visual. Let's do that flip again. There we go, all right. Now I'll bring that back over here, and let's get it in here for a landing. Right about there, push the button, we'll come down. Right over here. Put down for the landing. There we go. So yeah, this is a nice drone. I like the fact that it has the camera on there. I like that we can do that right on our app. We can have the control on there as well. And it's just really easy to do. It's a nice beginner drone to be able to learn how to fly. And I think it does a great job. And I'm going to like it. I'm sure that you will too. So I hope you enjoy this review and you get good use out of this product.